Hi, my name's Emma. I'm the community lead for Plastic Free Falmouth, and we are a small community group in Falmouth. We're all volunteers and we work to tackle plastic pollution in and around Falmouth and on our local beaches.
My name is Jess Morris and I am a regional rep for Surfers Against Sewage based in Cornwall.
So I am 38 years old and I have been working in conservation for around 20 years. So I actually started off by doing a degree in geography and environmental management, and then I moved down to Cornwall for a job working at the Cornish Seal Sanctuary. So I have been doing marine mammal rescue for around 50 years before my role at Plastic Free Falmouth, and I also currently work for Surfers Against Sewage as their communities officer as well. But I guess I've been interested in plastic pollution and seeing the direct impact since working with the Cornish Seal Sanctuary, and that has led me to really have the passion to work on it locally, because we have a lot of power as individuals and to call out the polluters, but also to sort of tackle it in our own way locally. So yeah, after my job at the Cornish Seal Sanctuary, that led me to look at my own plastic use and to get involved with Plastic Free Falmouth.
I am 34 and I have been volunteering with Surfers Against Sewage now for about 20 years, just doing beach cleans and community activism stuff. But as a regional rep, I've been about 10 years. I started as a regional rep in London and I have since moved to Cornwall and continued being a rep down here. I come to them and I help plan them because I really feel like communities can make such a huge difference. I feel like individuals have a lot of power that they don't realise that they have, and I really love to help people do something and make the most of what they can do whilst they have the time and the effort, and we can fit things around everybody and whatever time you have. Really, it's a really rewarding thing to do and you do see real big differences.
So planning beach cleans with Plastic Free Falmouth, I think, is just such a good way to raise awareness. It helps us get new volunteers, so people that come along to our cleans quite often end up helping us long term after that. But it's also about the connection to nature, so you're actually getting out there in nature, and it's really quite therapeutic to do a beach clean. Like, I think for mental health and well-being, like, it's fantastic. And I'm really passionate that actually beach cleans really do make a difference locally, like at a small local scale. But we have to pair our cleans with then our background work to actually stop the plastic pollution at source, because I'm a firm believer in, like, we can't sort of mop up a waterfall. So plastic production is increasing year on year, and our communities just can't keep up with the pace of that. So while cleaning is important, and it's such an amazing thing to see when a community all comes together, but we also have to pair that with actually looking at our use of plastics in the first place. So on an average clean, we normally pick up sort of between 20 and 30 kilos is quite normal for us to pick up. I think our most that we've ever collected on one clean was 200 kilos. So it really varies, and it varies time of year as well. So during the summer we tend to pick up a lot of sort of plastic bottles, food packaging from the beach, like kids' toys, wet wipes, that kind of thing. But in the winter we get a lot of stuff coming in from, you know, further afield. And then one clean we did last year, we found plastic packaging from 10 different countries on one clean.
Okay, the highest amount of rubbish I think I have been involved in collecting in one clean was about 2 tonne in one go. A lot of it was ghost fishing equipment that had washed up, so a lot of discarded plastics and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was pretty heavy.
So there's lots that everyone can do to help like tackle plastic pollution in their own lives. So you don't have to come to an organised clean to do a clean. Like, we're really like big advocates of, you know, if you see litter, pick it up, put gloves on, go out on your own cleans. Surfers Against Sewage have a Million Mile Clean programme where you can register your own mini cleans, no matter if it's you and your friends or just you on your own. You can still register that clean and actually submit the results. So all of that data goes towards the Citizen Science Project, which is one of the biggest in the UK. So anyone can get involved with that. And other than that, we all have lots of power to sort of reduce plastic use in our own lives. So there's loads of things that you can do that are really simple swaps that actually, if we all do that, makes a massive difference. So every day in the UK, we buy 38.5 million plastic bottles. That's every day. So if everyone just refused to buy plastic bottles, like soft drinks, Coca-Cola bottles, those are the things that we find the most on our cleans, that would make a massive difference. So there are power in numbers and everyone can sort of do their bit.